Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy, happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Hi, and welcome to Grade Gov News. I bet you're wondering, whose birthday is it anyway? What's the big event? We're going to talk about that in just a second. But first, let me give you some update on what's going on with ObamaCare. I'm going to give you a couple of dates to remember also. The first is February 15th. This is the date that the states, all 50 states, were required to let the federal government know whether or not they were going to partner with the federal government and set up their state healthcare exchanges. Well, as of February 15th of 2013, 21 states have declined. They have said no thank you to the federal government. They will not and are not intending to set up state healthcare exchanges as provided under ObamaCare. So what does this mean? This means that the federal government is going to have to set them up themselves. They're going to have to set them up, implement them, hire employees to run them, and they don't have the money to do that. You see, when the crafters of the ObamaCare bill were writing the bill, they did not anticipate multiple states declining to set up the state exchanges. So now they've got to do it themselves, and they don't have the money. So this means they will have to come to Congress and ask for the money to set up the state healthcare exchanges. Here's another date I want you to keep in mind. March 22nd. This is really the date by which the continuing resolution, the omnibus appropriations bill, the full funding of our federal government will run out of money. Because this is the date, the last day Congress wants to be in session before they go out for a 2-week recess to celebrate the Easter holiday. So in other words, March 22nd is when the bill must be passed, signed into law to fund the federal government and all of the agencies. Otherwise, they could have a shutdown of the federal government like the shutdown of 1995 and 1996 under the helm of Speaker Newt Gingrich. Another date to remember, and this is the one that sort of started out the film here, is March 23rd is the third anniversary. It's the third birthday of ObamaCare. So GradeGov is partnering with many other organizations to let members of Congress know to use gradegov.com and let members of Congress know that you do not want more money spent on ObamaCare. Write your member of Congress using gradegov.com and let them know when they are negotiating the omnibus appropriations bill that will expire March 22nd, when they're negotiating with the White House, include language in that bill that basically forbids the use of any more money to fund ObamaCare. No money shall be appropriated to fund the exchanges under ObamaCare. And how about notifying your governors? When your governor makes the announcement that he or she has declined to set up an exchange under ObamaCare, ask them to have a press conference. Ask them to ask, we're not going to set up the exchanges, so federal government, where are you going to get the money? There'll be more information on gradegov.com as this project, as this campaign unfolds. There will be an interactive map, for example, where you can click on your state and find out the status of where your state stands as far as setting up the exchanges. But the bottom line is, ObamaCare will turn 3 on March 23rd, and there is a real opportunity between now and then, this next month between February 23rd and March 23rd, where the American people can tell Congress, we do not want more money spent on ObamaCare. There was a CBS poll, New York Times partnered with them back in June of 2012, that asked how many people supported ObamaCare. And this CBS New York Times poll came up with 68% of the American people polled said they did not like ObamaCare. Well, why don't you partner with gradegov.com over this next month? Use GradeGov and let the members of Congress know that you do not want any more of your money, any more of your taxes to go to fund ObamaCare. We'll talk more about this in the coming weeks. In the meantime, have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed week, and stay tuned.